I've not got enough focus. Oh god, that was lucky. Here we go, we're gonna get some though. Yep. Taking out these two first. Die, buddy. I like his hood. That's about it. Fashion sense. Oh, nice crotch shot. Lovely. More of you. Leave me alone. Ah! Get rid of that shield. That was straight in the throat. Straight in the titties.
Where are your guns now?
So update. Well, hopefully we'll be doing some PC Minecraft. That's what we're looking to do. It's just a problem for us getting at the server. We're struggling to get our own server going, which is kind of irritating. We kind of figured it out, but you know. Oh, I got a message. Let's turn those off.
Another lift.
But it's okay. But yes, we're trying to get a server started and we'll start playing some Minecraft on the PC, which would be lots of fun because we're all big fans of Minecraft, as we call it. But onwards. I've got to get on the right side of this.
Need to push this off.
That was difficult. You handled it, Marius. Well done. Oh look, he's got a dagger on the back of his back. Back of his back. Is this like a tramp stamp dagger? Tramp dagger. Let's go. Just sharpen my sword while I'm here. Lovely. Roll, roll, roll your boots gently up the ladder. Lots of dead bodies. Put my health one back on. What's that one? I can't remember what that one is. Damage boost. Okay, that could be quite handy. Focus them and then put the damage boost on.
Brothers!
Oh, you want to play? Oh, an achievement. Who's that girl? Boudica's flurry combo ends in heavy attack. Time you'll deflect to find an opening in her guard. Okay, bitch, let's go. Oh no, it's because I'm spamming A and I can't press B. Right, we must retry. Hi guys, unfortunately my audio messed up. Probably my fault because I paused the recording in between the death and this fight scene, so that I accidentally switched off my microphone, I believe. So I was speaking to a microphone the whole time without any of it recording, which is a bit of a pain, but oh well. It gives me the opportunity to actually talk about the game as well as other stuff, without the thought of trying to actually play the game at the same time. It's fairly difficult, but I'm sure I'll get used to it as I go on. First off, I'd just like to say I really enjoy the game. It's very simple in terms of fighting, even though I may mess up in a few places here and there. That's probably me overthinking a lot of stuff. But yeah, other than the fighting, the graphics are incredible. I think it looks beautiful, especially in the trees. Like, for example, in the background there, it just looks really nice. And in the last episode where you were walking through all the grass, you can see all the butterflies in the water. It looks really, really nice. And also another major thing that really drives the game for me is the voice acting. And personally, I do really like good voice acting in a game, especially when they put a lot of emotion into it. It just sort of draws you in, even though the story's not, so far, isn't really in depth from what I can tell. I mean, there's little things left out here and there that you don't, that I don't know at the moment. That'd be interesting to find out. But I mean, Commander Battalion, I believe his name is. He's awesome. His voice is incredible, and I do really look forward to just watching the cutscenes through it. So that's probably why when I'm actually playing, I'm not really talking too much over the cutscenes because I'm trying to listen to it myself as well. But if that's something you like, then let me know. I mean, I always want to improve on these these things. I mean, I've had a bit of difficulty with the last few episodes because I've been messing up with the recordings, but hopefully going to get back on track soon. Another good feature I like that they're doing with a lot of games at the moment with the Xbox. That's pretty cool. They're a bit different execution for once, like because of the environment. It's thrown him over the edge there. The next one's pretty cool as well. I think he smashes his face into the floor, which is pretty well, you'll see in a sec. Here we go. There we are. Just a good old whack to the face, and that's nice. That was nice to actually see a bit of a change up in the execution style. But yes, another one of the major features that I really like actually is the Kinect implementation during the game. I mean, it's nothing major. I mean, it's just a few shouts here and there, which is all you can really expect at the moment. I mean, it's pretty new in terms of these kind. I mean, it wasn't. I never really used it on the 360 at all. And I mean, there were only really games, a few games really geared towards Kinect, and they weren't anything big, without being too horrible. I really like the Kinect because it actually gives you a bit more involvement in the game, and you actually feel like you maybe not to a full extent, but you feel like you're actually part of the world that you're in, which is awesome. So just shout out charge or fire volley or what have you, it always just does get you involved and you get more worked up with the game, I think. But as a whole, the Kinect on the Xbox One, I really like. It's something that you sort of joke about, or I used to with 360. Like, it's kind of a trivial kind of thing, like I can't think of the word, but more of a fun aspect, a novelty is what I was looking for to the game, to your console. But it's really good fun, actually. It's really cool. I mean, I haven't had any problems with it. The really good. It picks up my voice really well, a bit too well sometimes. For instance, on FIFA, it picks up my voice with everything I say. That's the only downside. So I get told off for swearing, even though a lot of the time I haven't said anything too bad. But other than that, I love being able to just control my TV without having to move my hands. Which is going to really be the next stage of what people complain about, that I had to actually physically press a button on a controller to get it to work. But I really like the Kinect. It's not something I would have thought I'd use at first. Other than the only downsides to it at the moment is a lot of the time it's saying, it's just like coming up as if I've ignited it. Like, it comes up with saying I have to say stop listening, and I'm not actually said anything to activate it. So I'm constantly shouting stop listening at it, or not shouting because that doesn't really help, but as much as I can get it to understand me quite clearly. Other than that, I'm pretty impressed with it, and I think it's just like it's an easy way to use your guides on the Xbox, which kind of brings me on to the part about the Xbox One guide, like the home page. It was incredibly awkward at first, me trying to kill this one guy here. I don't actually have to, or can. I don't think you can. But yeah, the home guide was, I mean, at first it's really not user friendly at all. The first thing, I can't remember why, I was looking for the settings and I didn't know where they were, and they just happened to be in my games and apps, which kind of a bit odd. But it's just that trying to set up a party, it's awkward. Trying to just go to your friends list or check your achievements, for example, which is another thing. Achievements, me and my friends, we can't seem to find any more achievements. Like, there's an achievement list for your 360 games, and you can go onto the extra part so you can see all of them. But with the Xbox One games, it only seems to show 3 games at a time, which is a bit odd. So let me know, because I don't really know where to find the rest of them. Also, I think the guide well, I don't know, it's kind of speculation that maybe purposely fiddly so that you can use the Kinect to go through it quite simply, so you don't actually have to use the controller. I think it's like them trying to force, if we say, the Kinect on you, which I don't think is a bad thing. I mean, here's an example of me using the Kinect in a second. You won't hear me say it, but unfortunately, there we go, like charge, and then it forces your troops to push up the bridge or whatever that was, which I enjoy. Just that it makes it more fun. But I think the Kinect was mainly for like that's why the menus are so awkward, because you're just supposed to say to it what you want it to do, and I found that is easier than just flicking through the controller. But I'm kind of used to it now. Kind of used to the guide. I know where I'm looking, so it's not that big of a deal. But when you're, say, if you're new to the Xbox, if you've bought one, then it can be a bit of an off-put, I think, for people who want a bit more simplicity to it. But as a whole, with the Xbox One, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I've only got Ryse Battlefield 4 Ghosts, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. Battlefield 4 was awesome, and I got FIFA as well, which I really enjoy. But they all look really nice. I mean, there's a couple of my friends, they like Ben, for example. He's played Ghosts on the 360 and the Xbox One, so it's nice to get a good comparison to know what the difference is there between the two consoles, how things have really stepped up. I mean, just looking at the graphics here, I mean, I can just tell the difference from a 360 game straight away to an Xbox One, and it's really nice. I think they've still got a long way to come yet. The Xbox, I mean, it's literally what, just over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I think, since the Xbox One came out. I'm not sure about that. It's now the 11th, so it came out on the 22nd. Yeah, it came out on the 22nd, so it's almost been, I don't know, 3 weeks, I think. So that's pretty cool. Time goes quick. I mean, it's almost Christmas. So over time, the games are just going to get so much better and more in depth. I mean, got Elder Scrolls coming out. That's going to be amazing. Still waiting for Minecraft to come out. It's a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping it'd be out quite soon, but it's obviously going to be out next year sometime. And Project Spark, that looks incredible. And the last thing before I go, because I've got, I'm going to cut this off short so you can watch the listen to the cutscene without me mumbling over it. Is where I said on, I think earlier before my audio cut out, that we're trying to set up a Minecraft server, PC. I've almost got it. I'm not like, I haven't really tried to set up a PC server before for Minecraft. We just usually play it on the Xbox, but it's a bit different. We'd like to play it purely because there's so much more to the PC version at present, with all the mods and the download maps that you can get. So we're really looking forward to doing that. Obviously, if we get it started, and we've got to find. I think we'll try and find a good survival map or adventure map, or maybe we're just an idea Ben pitched was just to fight the Wither, because we've never even seen one before. I never played one because it wasn't on the 360 version. I mean, we've only just beaten the Ender Dragon on like just the standard version, so you can tell how far behind we are. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get that up and running, and we'll have some good videos to come out on that. We want to make, I think, Minecraft one of our main priorities of the channel, because we just enjoy it so much. And games like this, we can just depending on who really wants to do it and who's more of a fan of the game, then we're going to, you know, let that person do the let's play, like the playthrough of it or what have you. But anyway, I think I'm gonna just close it off here. I think we're coming up to where the cutscene starts. Any comments on tips on how to make these videos better is always appreciated. Subscribe if you like the video. Also like the video if you liked it. And tell me what you prefer. If you prefer me commentating over the gameplay once I've already done it, or if you prefer me doing it whilst I'm playing, which I personally like doing, but it's difficult. It's going to take a while to get pretty good at, I think. But I'd like to try and get better at that. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening to me. Apologies for the audio, and I shall get this video sorted for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Surrender!
Or I'll end your bloodline.
Now! Enough!
Gods, we fight for the glory of Rome. What kind of glory is this?
The Britons will never commit to peace if this is how we treat them. This must be the work of the Praetorians.
Hold!
Friends of Rome, may I present to you Basilius, son of the Emperor.
Commander Vitalian. Congratulations on your safe arrival. Had it been any later, you might have missed out on all the fun. I do trust your journey was not too arduous.
Sir, I would
My
like to...
Praetorian Guard will take over now. Guards, seize the Briton scum.
Your Highness, I must
In case you're
protest.
unaware, my brother Commodus is still missing. I intend to find out what these savages have done with him.
We Britons lived in peace under the rule of the old Roman chieftain. But this new chieftain, Commodus, son of your king, is evil. He deserves the fate that he is suffering. I've nothing more to say.
Then it is clear to me that you Britons do not love as we Romans do. Your girl? She is beautiful. Flog her until he talks, or she dies. Whichever comes first.
No! Hold, sir! How dare you!
How dare you? I am son of the Emperor, and I do whatever I choose.
Please! No! Please! Spare her! I'll tell you everything!
Chieftain Commodus was traded to the Horned King in the Northern Lands. Beyond the wall. Please. Release my daughter. I beg of you.
See? There's really only one language these people understand. The language of force.
You will find your chieftain in darkness beyond the wall. where the lowering, barren mountains tower over the black, bottomless locks. Horned men from ancient times roam this land, and of those who venture there, few return.
Very exciting. Commander Battalion, I have a new mission for you. You will lead your men north to the lowering mountains and bring back my brother. Guards, lock up the prisoners.
Ready the men! You are the commander! Make ready to march!
Centurion, we march north.
Yes, sir.
Vitalian led our forces further north, beyond the borders of our empire to the edge of the world. We fought against warriors more beast than men, so fearsome that even Rome's elite legions had failed to conquer them. Oswald's foreboding words haunted us as we marched ever deeper into the unforgiving darkness. Horned men from ancient times roam these lands, and of those who venture there, few return.
This fort, Glot's Hop. It's rumored to be the gateway to Hades, a place of fire and death. I worry that what happens here on the edge of the world could soon befall the Empire itself.